Hi, Vanessa here. In this video, we are going to crochet this stitch here. So I have a huge swatch. I use super bulky weight so that you can see the stitches better. And so I am going to be using 3 different colors. You can choose to use just one solid color, like I did here with this beanie. Okay. But I wanted to demonstrate it in the different colors so you know when to change the colors if you do decide this is the look you're going for. Okay, so let's get started then. Okay, so I'm going to start with the yellow color, and we're going to start with a slip knot, and then you want to chain in multiples of 4 plus 3. So I'm going to chain 16 plus 3, which will give me 19. Okay, so now working into the second chain from the hook. That's your first chain, that's your second chain. I'm going to turn and work in the back, the humps of the stitch, but you can work into the stitch however you'd like. Okay, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's 1 single crochet, work into the next hump, another single crochet, and then just continue working single crochets all the way across. Okay, so that was row 1, your wrong side, and we're going to add another color. So make a loop, place it on your hook, pull it through the loop, and then pull on the yellow or the previous color to tighten that loop, and then I usually like to just tie a knot. Okay, so we're going to chain 3, and this will count as your double crochet stitch. We're going to turn. Okay, since this counts as a double crochet stitch, we're going to work into this next loop here. Okay, do 1 double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so now we are going to chain 2, and then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and then into the next 2 we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of those 2 stitches. So there's 1 and 2. Okay, so that is the repeat across. Chain 2, skip 2, and then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Okay, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Last set, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. All right, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then the first 2 double crochet stitches we're going to work 1 single crochet in each of those 2 stitches. Right here where there is a chain 2, we're also going to chain 2 and then work 1 single crochet in each of these 2 double crochet stitches, and that will be the repeat across. Chain 2, skip 2 chains, 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Chain 2, skip 2, 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Last set, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So this one is the chain 3 from your previous row. So most of my patterns will say working into the 3rd chain from the turning chain. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so in that 3rd chain is where I want to work my last single crochet. Okay, so now we're going to change back to the yellow color. So I left it on my work, so I'm just going to grab it and pull it through. Okay, and then chain 1, turn, and then in the first 2 stitches you're going to work 1 single crochet in each of those 2 stitches. Okay, so now here, down here in the yellow where we skipped single crochet stitches, we're going to work 1 double treble into each of these stitches, and we're going to work in front of these chain 2 stitches so that you won't be able to see them. Okay, so to work a double treble, it's very similar to a double crochet or a treble, except you're yarning over 3 times. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Now you want to insert your hook into this first skipped single crochet down here. Okay, working in front of your chain stitches. Insert your hook. Okay, now grab your yarn, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 4 times. 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 3, and 1 last time, yarn over and pull through 2. So 4 times you're going to do that. Another double treble into this skip stitch down here, yarn over 3 times, insert your hook into the skipped stitch from down here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and 1 last time. Okay, now we're going to skip the chain stitches. Okay, we're always going to skip the chain stitches into the next 2 stitches right above the double crochet. We're going to work 1 single crochet in each of these next 2 stitches. Okay, so we're going to repeat that across. We're going to work double trebles right here, and then right on top we're going to work 1 single crochet. We're skipping the chain stitches, and then we're just working that across. Okay, so double treble into the first skipped single crochet, okay, another double treble into the next skipped single crochet, okay, 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches. Remember, we skipped the chain 2 stitches. Okay, double trebles into the skipped stitches down here. Whoops. Another double treble. Okay, last set, 1 double treble in each of the next 2 skipped stitches from your first row. Okay, another one. Okay, and into the last 2 single crochet stitches, we're going to work 1 single crochet into each of those 2 stitches. Okay. Okay, so for row 5, I'm switching to another color. I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and then we're just going to work 1 single crochet in every stitch across. Okay, starting with the first one here, 1 single crochet, Okay, so last stitch, 1 single crochet. Okay, so now for the next row, we're not going to chain 1, we're just going to turn. Okay, so now we're going to work 1 slip stitch in every stitch across. Okay, and try to work your slip stitches loosely. Okay, so we're going to work our first slip stitch. Insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, and through the loop on your hook. Okay, next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through the loop on your hook. Okay, so you want to work 1 slip stitch in every stitch across. Again, try to work your stitches loosely. Okay, I want you to pay attention to how your slip stitches creates the 2 loops that sort of pushes forward. So these are your slip stitches, and this is your row 5. So we're on row 6 and we're working slip stitches. Okay, that's what's creating the loops in the front. This is your right side, and then this is your row 5. Okay, so in the next row, row 7, we're going to work into row 5. So that's why it's important to, if you're new, to pay attention to how the stitches are working on this row. Okay, so that's row 6. For row 7, we're going to switch back to the yellow color. Okay, and for row 7, we're going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, remember how I said that we're not working into the slip stitches, we're working into row 5. So if you look here, this is where I chained 1, so this right here is your slip stitch. That's not where we want to work. It'll look like it's your back stitch, so it's these 2 loops right behind that loop. This is your row 5. Okay, so we're going to insert your hook into the stitch in row 5 and work your single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to work a few and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we're working both row 6 and 7 are worked in the stitches of the loops of row 5. Okay, so you can see here, this is row 6 and that's row 7. They're both worked into the loops of row 5. In this last loop, you just want to make sure that you're not working in between the front 2 loops, because it can be hard to see that last stitch. Okay, so now you want to repeat rows 2 through 7 until you're happy with your size. Okay, let me work a few more rows and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've worked a few more repeats and this is what it looks like. Okay, so this pattern does use 3 different colors. You can either carry your yarn up like I did on this side, or you can cut it off and reattach. It's really up to you. I've designed this beanie recently. This is using just 1 color and it is bulky weight, Lion Brand's Color Made Easy. Okay, so you can see here that it's just 1 solid color. Okay, so I also used this Red Heart yarn here, Super Saver in worsted weight. I was hoping that the color change would showcase the stitches better. But I mean, it still looks alright. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. See you next time.